me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 long as I got stuff for most of them solved. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in wasting taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections, drugs by these selections.
All right, I think we're good.
Nice, bro.
Let me make sure we're up. Yeah, so it's giving me that thing where it says you're not maintaining a smooth streaming, but we're going fine.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. We're going fine.
All right, well,
so
I guess that sums up that problem. So, what is going on, guys? We are back with the first edition of Notorious Unscripted with the new look. Let me know how you guys think of that logo. I always point to the wrong side, but let me know what you guys do think about the new logo and obviously the new look of the podcast, man, which is this nice, beautiful backdrop here that yours truly, me and Sir K have masterminded. So yeah, bro. And also the new thumbnail. Let me know what you guys think of the new thumbnail. And for anybody that cares enough, let me know if you want me to figure out a way to put pictures in. Obviously, the thumbnail with the pictures would be up after the podcast, being that this is unscripted and we have no idea what we're coming on here to talk about. So yeah, man. So let me know if you guys would want me to do that. But for now, man, let me know what you guys think about the new look of Notorious Unscripted and also the new logo that we have here for you guys. So yeah, man. But what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Sales Podcast and another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. This is episode 35 of Notorious Unscripted and episode, I actually have to update that really quick, episode 53 of the podcast, not 52. I accidentally put 52. That's a quick fix, though. 53. Okay. Yeah, episode 53 of the podcast, man. So, yeah. Yeah, man, but, okay, all right, cool, we're back up. Yeah, so episode 53 of the podcast, and, yeah, so, also, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know how this show works. Notorious Unscripted on Mondays and the news on Fridays, man, and also, if this is your first time watching, you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. It's going good. Just chilling, bro. Just chilling, watching Raw. My dad's birthday, so celebrated that. But other than that, bro, it was just a normal last day, bro. I go to the bank tomorrow, and then Wednesday I go for an interview, bro. So shit's looking up, man. Oh yeah, shit's looking up, man. But other than that, I'm just normal, bro. I'm doing good, man. But what about you, bro? How have you been?
Did you guys see that? My headphones fell off my head because Sir K said, I'm looking up, and I looked up, but my headphones almost fell off my head, so it was a massive failure. But anyway, yeah, my day was good, man. I am looking, I told this to you before we came on here. I am just chilling, man, going through the motions of just chilling, bro. And yeah, I was telling you, I'm looking for a wider desk because I don't have enough room where I am, being so close to my closet, to be as charismatic as I want to be. Because I move my hands a lot when I talk, and I'm always hitting this wall right here. I know you guys can't see it, but you know, so yeah, but yeah, but I'm looking for a new desk, bro. But other than that,
Nice.
honestly, just watched Monday Night Raw, and that show just put my head in shambles, bro. I have no fucking idea what these people are doing. And it's been that way for a long time, but after the stunt that they pulled last night with Bray Wyatt, how they followed up on that just blew my mind. It just blew my mind, man. But obviously, we will get to that very soon. But as for now, we're going to go over Aew Dynamite from this past week, man. Obviously, if you guys are listeners of the podcast, you guys will know that we usually go over that first here on the show. So let me just pull my notes up here. All right, yeah, man. So Aew Dynamite, which would have been from the April 7th edition of Aew Dynamite. We have this show was it was a pretty good show, man. It was a pretty good show. I remember there was a lot of things on here that I did not like, but obviously you're never going to get a show that you completely like, obviously. But it had some good parts, but then look at my notes now. It had some parts that were just not it. But starting off the show, we had Adam Hangman Page versus Platinum Max Caster, bro. And the reason I wanted to talk about this is because I know he's been back on Dark, but this is the first time he's been back on Dynamite. My boy Anthony Bowens is back out there. He's getting physical, but not directly. He hasn't really been hit. Obviously, we brought to you guys many weeks ago that he went out with some kind of knee injury. It wasn't too serious, obviously, but yeah, he went out with some kind of knee injury, man, and he is back. He's back out there, and he's doing his thing, man. And I also love to see Max Caster doing his thing as well. Obviously, Max is the money in that tag team, taking nothing away from Bowens, but Max is the Enzo of the tag team per se. But yeah, he's the money in that tag team, man, and he is great. But there was a spot in this match where I thought that he was going to there was a spot in this match where I actually thought he was going to go over Hangman Page. It was when they hit him with when Max punched him with the chain, and I really thought he was going to go over. It kind of shook me for a minute, but then Hangman kicked out, and Hangman Adam Page eventually did pick up the victory in this one. So yeah, man, pretty good match by these two, and I'm glad to see Anthony Bowens back, and I'm glad to see them putting the Acclaimed on AEW Dynamite more. If I'm being honest, I would rather see the Acclaimed than groups like the Best Friends and groups like Death Triangle. Not in that the Death Triangle group I don't like. Individually, I would love to see those guys. The Lucha Bros as well, but so After seeing the Laredo Kid with the Lucha Bros, I prefer that way more than Pac. I think Pac is a loner. I think he's just meant to be by himself. He's just that guy. He just gives off that energy. He's just an asshole. He just obviously gives off that energy, and anybody that has watched Pac or has watched Neville, you would know that he works well when he's by himself. And yeah, I don't really see a point of that faction being a thing, but I would rather see groups like the Acclaimed on AEW Dynamite than groups like that or like the Best Friends. But yeah, 100%, man. So yeah, yeah.
Most definitely, bro. I gotta agree with you, man. I mean, Best Friends have just not been it ever since that Miro storyline started. They have just not been it, bro. And Death Triangle, individually, like you said, they're all great, but just Pac with those two, it just doesn't fit, man. It just doesn't fit, man. But I really like the Acclaimed. I hated them at first. You guys probably know this. You definitely know this. I fucking hated the Acclaimed at first. They really grew on me, and I fucking love the Acclaimed now, bro. So, yeah, bro, it was good seeing them back, both of them back. I don't know who was the injured one again. It was Max, right?
Yes.
No, it was. Oh, okay.
Wait,
it was
Matt. Wait, you said what was
Which one was injured?
Oh, Bowens.
Okay, it was Bones. Okay, yeah. So good to see. I don't know if I remember you said this on Wednesday, at a party. We were like, we don't know if Bowens is back or he's just good enough to be around in matches and on the promos and whatnot, bro. So hopefully, if he's not fully back, he is soon. But man, you climb together, getting TV time. You like to see it, bro. Always with the charisma, bro. Good in the ring, bro. This group, a lot of charisma, bro. Lots of charisma, man. And I love this group, man. I mean, yeah, bro. And I had a great match with Adam Hangman Page, bro. Adam Page can have a good match with anybody, bro. And this was no different, bro. Good match. Almost thought Max Caster could have got the win, but he didn't in the end. I think we all know. I would say Adam Hangman Page picks up the win, bro. Good for Hangman, bro. I mean, we all know what it's really building up to, man. So he's just kind of doing his normal, floating around, doing shit with the Dark Order, facing random opponents, just getting his stock back up, kayfabe-wise, man. So good to see that, man. Great match, man, and good to see the Acclaimed again. And I hope they could be back in full soon, bro, because they're a great piece of that tag team division, man. And eventually, I think next year, I'd love to see them with the titles, bro.
Oh, most definitely, man. Yeah. So, next up on this show, one of the things that was definitely worth talking about was the Inner Circle's return, man. They came out, well, initially they opened the show in this badass open where they all came in these black cars. Jericho pulled up in what I think was a black Lamborghini, and all the other guys pulled up behind him in some kind of truck or SUV or something like that, man. And they all hopped out and got out of and got out of their cars and then lined up in unison. And that was in the very beginning of the show, and that they actually on BTE showed the behind the scenes of that. Yeah, it really wasn't worth watching aside from the last Omega promo. There was like a backstage segment with Omega and the Bucks, and he was, talking to them and stuff, and it looks like they're actually going to change up their ring gear and stuff like that. Kenny Omega cut a really good promo, and it seemed to open the Bucks' eyes and stuff like that. And we'll get to that a little later in the show. But, yeah, on BTE, you did get to see the, behind the scenes for them filming this and stuff like that, which was awesome. Very cool, man. But Chris Jericho came out here. He had to cut a 10-minute promo and only messed up one time, which is very impressive. And if you're wondering what the mess up was, he said something about Wardlow has a 13-cent body.
Yeah, I was like, what?
I think I honestly think that was just him talking too fast, because
probably.
yeah, but I mean, for a 10-minute straight promo or whatever it was, that was pretty damn good, man. That was a pretty damn good promo here by Chris Jericho, man. And he was individually going down the list of every member in this group, and he was just talking his shit about them pretty much, and he was basically telling them, we know we're gonna get beat up, but that's fine because we want to fight and stuff like that, man. And he would then announce in this promo that, and I believe we went over this on Friday, man, but May 5th, AEW Dynamite, Blood and Guts, the Inner Circle, and the Pinnacle, which is under a month away. It's about 3-4 weeks away. And we went over this on Friday, but, I don't understand why this wasn't saved for Double or Nothing. I mean, based off what happened at Revolution with that fucking explosion, I would think they would want to end the show with a big chaotic match like Blood and Guts and send everybody home happy, and don't make everybody feel like they just wasted $50 on your show for a dud end. But I don't necessarily agree with this. I like AEW's mindset of, saving big things for TV because that's what TV's for, but Blood and Guts almost seems a little too big for me to put on an episode of Dynamite and not save it for Double or Nothing, because another thing they have to think about, and I don't know why they didn't think about this, what are you going to do with all 10 guys on
Literally.
Double or Nothing? You're at that point, you're like, I think 2-3 weeks away from the show. So, I mean, what are you going to do? I mean, I don't know, man. Knowing how Tony Khan is, he's probably going to sign off on some huge 10-man tag team match. And we're going to get to see all these idiots on the apron at Double or Nothing, man. But when they could have been in Blood and Guts at Double or Nothing, I don't know. I really don't know why they didn't do that, but I don't know, man. It is what it is, and I'm so excited for the match nonetheless, but I just wish they would have put that on a bigger stage. I think all those guys deserve it. All those guys are great, and they have been great, and they're putting on the hottest feud in wrestling right now, man. So yeah, but yeah, don't really agree with that, but aside from that, I thought the Jericho promo was amazing.
Exactly, bro. Promo was amazing. Good to see the Inner Circle back and interesting again. Love it, bro. Love their new look. Love the new attitude, bro. Fucking Jericho was fired up, just talking that shit on Dynamite, bro. Loved it, bro. Loved when he got to the MJF. He was talking about how he stole the scarf gimmick, and if he wants to steal any more gimmicks, he has a list backstage. That shit popped me. That popped the crowd.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody remembers Jericho on the list, bro. So him mentioning that and telling MJF he could go steal that too, that was just dope, man.
Yeah.
And overall, the promo was really great. Jericho does talk really fast when he's heated, so I understand why he said that weird-ass wordle line. I'm thinking about it now. He does talk super fucking fast when he's heated in the promo, man. But overall, great promo. Inner Circle's looking great. And they announced Blood and Guts, bro, which on paper, Blood and Guts, amazing. Can't wait for it.
Yeah.
But Dynamite, man, not it, bro. It's not a Dynamite match, bro.
Yeah.
You would have a cage match on Dynamite or something, or a street fight, shit like that. You can't have a match like Blood and Guts on Dynamite, bro. You gotta save that you gotta make your pay-per-view truly worth that $50. And Blood and Guts can easily be worth that $50, bro. And I thought the whole reason they were doing Kenny and Christian was obviously to make it a side match at
Right.
Double or Nothing. Don't tell me that's gonna main event Double or Nothing. Kenny Omega and Christian. Not it, bro. That would not be it, bro. But that segment, Jericho and the Inner Circle, amazing, bro. Can't wait to see what they do next. They rolled up and they look so good at the opening of Dynamite, man, and that promo was even better, man. So, yeah, I mean, Jericho and the Inner Circle's been great, man. I can't wait to see where the storyline goes. Probably the biggest storyline in wrestling right now. Love it. Love what they're doing with it, but they just need to get their dates right and know what to do and what not to do on their TV, man. But overall, great shit.
Yeah, man, yeah, for sure. And talking now, we're about to talk about the other faction and what was not good shit. To quote you, man, but we get the Pinnacle dragging Chris Jericho out of a backstage interview, and they locked every other member of the Inner Circle in their dressing room. I guess they said they bolted the door shut or whatever, and so the Pinnacle's giving a beat down to Chris Jericho out in the ring, and all of a sudden Mike Tyson's music hits. Now we know that they brought Mike Tyson out in a very, very weak effort to close out any other viewership that NXT might have got for that week. NXT did beat them in the last one, but I mean it was a takeover night, so
Exactly.
you know
What
what I
you
mean,
expect.
right?
It would be sad if they didn't.
Yeah, right. But yeah, especially with Walter on that show. I mean, you got my viewership.
Yeah,
Personally,
exactly.
I watched them at the same time, but dude, while Walter was on, I think Darby's match was on, and I love Darby. JD Drake too. Guy looks amazing, but everybody knows Walter's my boy. Everybody
Exactly.
knows Walter's one of the best, one of the greatest wrestler currently in the world from the UK. 100%,
True. Easy.
100%. Guy's just amazing. So 9 times out of 10, like I said, I was watching them at the same time. I had not Double or Nothing. I had Takeover queued up on my iPad, and then I had AEW on my TV. But yeah, man. But I was definitely paying attention to Walter's match because obviously we all knew Darby was going to win his match, so it wasn't that intriguing. I'm sure they put on a great match, don't get me wrong, but I mean that or Walter, so. But anyway, so Mike Tyson's back on this show. Bro, I remember during this show there was a match with NXT's tag team division, and I think there was like a Tay Conti match. It was nothing against Tay Conti, but it was the AEW women's division and the NXT tag team division. That was I didn't know which one to watch. You know what I mean?
Don't want to watch either. At that point.
It cracked me up because I was like, oh my god, they couldn't have put these fucking matches together on purpose. But yeah, bro. But anyway, so Mike Tyson comes out and just starts beating the shit out of Shawn Spears, dude. And FTR is trying to pull him out of the ring. This guy, Shawn Spears, just can't catch a break, bro. As soon as this guy looks cool, then he is the sacrifice for Iron Mike Tyson. Why are we doing this, man? Why? To this new faction, this new group that should be looking dominant on television, we are having him get beat down by Mike Tyson to counter-program NXT.
Come on.
Come on, man. We could do better than this. What is it? Fuck the casual viewer. Let's worry about making some memories here. Let's not worry about having the casual viewers pop because Mike Tyson's fighting someone. If you want to watch a Mike Tyson fight, I believe he fought a couple months ago. Just go watch the fucking replay. Come on, man. Him and Jericho then shook each other's hands because obviously we know what happened 10 years ago. You threw the title, man. You weren't right, man. You threw the title, man. But they shook hands and whatnot. And next week's episode of AEW Dynamite was taped, so it looks like Mike Tyson is going to be on that episode too, which that's just fucking wonderful. And yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know. I don't agree with this at all. I don't think this man, Shawn Spears, has been through so much bullshit. we finally get him to a point where it's like, okay, like damn, like this is a good role for him. Like he fits. He fits. I wish he would get his man bun back, but I think he would just look like an unbuff Wardlow, so I could see why. But still, let's get this guy with his man bun back. He used to remember when he used to do all those cool braids in it and shit.
Oh, bro, that was so dope.
Let's get that back. Let's move away from the mohawk. Although I think it looks better on him when he doesn't have it buzz cutted. When he has got a little more hair on it, it looks better. But still, let's go back to the man bun for him. But yeah, man. So yeah, like I said, man, do not whatsoever in any circumstances agree with this. I mean, this is a new faction. Let's not make them look like idiots. Let's not make them look stupid right now. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. But, yeah, do not agree with this at all.
Exactly, bro. It just was not it, bro. Pinnacle, great fucking the definition of a great faction already, bro. But to counter program NXT, which a takeover nonetheless that had Walter on it, you can't counter program Walter, bro. I don't care what's going on. I'm watching Walter, bro. I don't care if it is the Fiend. I will at this point I'll watch Walter over the Fiend. Even though I am a Bray Wyatt mark, proud to say it. At this point, watching Walter over the Fiend, bro.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, bro. We can't counter program Walter. And you try to do that with Mike Tyson. Come on, bro. Mike Tyson, man, not only do they, it's who they do it with, but I don't care if Mike Tyson, well, he shouldn't be burying anybody, but I don't care if he just went and buried fucking, TH1, whatever the fuck their names are, or shit like that, bro. But you have him beat up Sean Spears, bro. Someone who just got possibly cool again. Right down the drain. Yet again, bro. Come on, bro. And you just make the whole Pinnacle look this new faction, great faction that you just created. You have look bad to Mike Tyson for ratings that didn't even get you over NXT because it was a takeover. What did you expect? And Jericho and Mike Tyson burnt the bridge and they're friends again. Nobody gives a fuck. Who cares? Who cares? Jericho stole the title, man. That's all I remember Mike Tyson as. That Jericho stole the title.
That was hilarious, dude. You want right, man? You do the title, man. And he starts ripping his shirt off. He's like sticking his tongue out at Jericho, like right in his
barely
face.
Ripped the shirt off because fucking pro wrestling t-shirts are just so goddamn quality. His ass fucking struggling. That shit was great, man. It was bad, but it was fucking amazing. But yeah, bro. Really, Sean Spears is just starting to look good again, even though he's still got that stupid fucking mohawk. At least it's not that buzz cut mohawk he used to have. I wish he would go back to man bun, but like you said, he probably would look like a little Wardlow. Maybe he could if you wanted to really look stupid, braid his shit, bro. Give him that fucking Iverson braids.
Oh my god, bro.
I would love that, bro. But
he wouldn't. On, I don't think he would look like Wardlow if he put designs in it like he used to.
Yeah, I remember he used shaved the designs on the side of his head. He'd look like himself, or he could have that hair just never put it in the bun and just have it black, like Aleister Black's hair.
Yeah,
something like that maybe. But anything, at least it's not that buzz cut mohawk. Thank the fuck, he looks so fucking stupid. Looked like he fucking spray painted that on top of his head. But you have him get beat up relentlessly by Mike Tyson. Come on, bro. Don't counter program. This is what made NXT so bad in the recent year, bro. Don't do that. Gladly, they can't do it again. They're on separate shows starting tomorrow, so thank fuck, bro. But man, this segment was just not it, bro. They gotta learn to never do shit like this again, man. This shit was not okay.
Yeah, for sure, man. And next up, what had to be the most ridiculous part of the show for me, we got This QT Marshall promo, man. But you know what? At the expense of this promo, we got a Cody Rhodes-less edition of Dynamite, man. No
It
Cody.
was
It was very nice not to see him on the show, but hold your horses, ladies and gentlemen, because this guy is going to be back with a vengeance. Let me tell you, this guy's going to be in full-on Barry mode. We get QT Marshall sitting on the steel steps. I hope they don't make this fucking steel steps a part of this guy's gimmick.
oh fuck me, they're gonna do a fucking chairman thing.
Yep. But the QT Marshall's out here, man, and he well, no, he wasn't out there. He was in the Nightmare Factory, and he's talking about how this is his factory and he's doing the work, and then he starts going by the names of all these people. He's talking about Nick Camarado's not just going to be a body guy, even though he is, and Anthony Ogogo is, I can't even remember what he said for him. He's something about him being like a boxing legend or and where he's from or something like that. And then he gets to this guy, fucking Aaron Solo, man. Bro, this man QT Marshall said, Aaron Solo is no longer going to be known as somebody's boyfriend. I was dying, bro. That was hilarious. And the reason I was laughing is because QT Marshall's right. He's not going to be known as somebody's boyfriend. Now the guy is going to be known as somebody's ex. So, I mean, how do you describe Aaron Solo to somebody? It's Bailey's ex.
Bailey's ex. It always is.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. You're Bailey's ex. What are you gonna say, man? So then the best part of this promo comes up. QT Marshall says, "This is my fucking factory," and he has Nick Camarado take a bucket of paint. He picks this white bucket up, shoots the paint up the wall, and it did not even barely cover the logo. It covered the E in Nightmare and like the jaw of that logo. Like, bro, how ridiculous did that look? And it made me think, you know, if that is his factory now, why is he ruining it by throwing fucking paint everywhere? Bro,
Fucking asshole.
that was absolutely ridiculous. And it was hilarious because Mr. Body Guy can't even throw the paint halfway up or all the way up the fucking wall, and he was on an elevated surface, which was the ring. So much for even being a body guy, Mr. Camarado, bro. This promo was fucking ridiculous. This feud sucks already. The only good that's going to come out of this is this is going to keep Cody Rhodes from participating in 5 feuds at once. And yeah, bro, that's literally the only good that could come out of this. Other than that, this shit sucks, man. This sucks, and I don't know, man. These people got to be stopped. These people have to be stopped, man. I don't know if there's a soul on earth who gives a flying fuck about this feud, man. And if you do, there's got to be something wrong, man. It's got to be.
Exactly. My God, man. I mean, bro, QT Marshall. I ask this literally every episode. Why is QT Marshall a thing? I gotta get that episode league statement in there, man. But they have this fucking god awful segment, bro. Talking about Aaron Solo won't be known as someone's ex-boyfriend, as someone's boyfriend. Like you said, he'll be known as Bailey's ex for the rest of his career. And he'll forever be known as the guy that somehow fumbled Bailey. How do you do it, bro? She found out he was in the Nightmare Factory with QT Marshall. She's out instantly. She said, "No, I'm out, bro." So there's that for him, man. But QT Marshall talks about each member, about how they're not just body guys, not just the ex-boyfriend, not just this. Bro, This is a literal faction of the Jobbers, bro. Literally, Aaron Solo is in your faction, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, man. And then the paint bucket. How do you miss with the paint bucket? He literally, with all his might, chucked it at the wall and got it all under the logo. And then just a little bit on the jaw and a little bit on a couple letters. That shit was so bad. And if, like you said, if that's his factory now, why doesn't he just put a new sign up? Why doesn't he just paint over it officially? Why doesn't he just lock it up? It's his factory now, apparently. I don't know what the fuck a QT Marshall can produce by himself, but it can't be none good, bruh, because my god. At least, since this upcoming week's episode was taped, apparently, I think that means we won't get Cody for another episode, if it was taped. So,
Not bad.
soulless, bruh. He's soulless. No Cody last week, and hopefully, looks like no Cody this week, bro. Couldn't ask for a better Dynamite if I did, bro. No Cody Rhodes. That's all me, bro. And man, I can't stand Cody. Oh, we're gonna have to see him be betrayed by his friends and have to fight for his family and daughter and be a good guy. I'm so sick of Cody. And now I got to see his fucking ads for his fucking discount Ms. and Mrs. show, reality TV show, bro. It's so sad that at this point Cody Rhodes is damn near a discount Miz, but a babyface version of it. That's how bad you are, bro. That's how bad Cody Rhodes is at this point. With the show, with his attitude, with his mic delivery. He's basically a discount babyface Miz. And that's sad because the Miz is already a discount of himself. So, don't know how you're that bad, man. But, yeah, bro, this segment sucked. It was so hilariously bad. But, man, way to waste time for... You have 2 hours, and this is what you do in those 2 hours. The QT Marshall, Cody Rhodes and QT Marshall Civil War feud with factions. This is what you spend your TV time on. My god, man.
Not it.
Garbage. Don't do this shit. Just scrap anything Cody Rhodes related, man. It just is never it anymore.
For sure, man. Yeah. Awful. Speaking of awful, Death Triangle comes out to the ring and they are about to get a promo started. I believe they're challenging the Bucks next week for the Tag Team Championships. This was not the problem with this at all. The problem came when Orange Cassidy and the Best Friends come out, bro, and they told a Death Triangle, we remember what you did to us. The Death Triangle were like, what are you talking about? I can't make this shit up, bro. They played a clip from 11 months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, it was that clip where Rey Fenix came running out of the tunnel and kicked Orange Cassidy in the fucking head. It was that clip. Bro, first of all, who remembers this shit? And second of all, who fucking cares? Bro, I'm not really, especially after that Miro feud, bro, I am not that big on the Best Friends. And I'm not really that big on Death Triangle either. I'd rather see Pac as a loner, and I'd rather see the Lucha Bros with the Laredo Kid or Andrade, or both.
Hopefully both.
And worst of all, ladies and gentlemen, that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part is Chris Statlander looks like she's going to be in this group. I know they're friends in real life and whatnot, bro, but where the fuck does she fit in with the Best Friends whatsoever, bro? She needs to be doing her own thing. She does not need to be leeching off this gimmick with Orange Cassidy being lazy, or that's his gimmick, or the best friends. I don't even know what the fuck their gimmick is, but I don't like this, man. She needs to be on her own. She needs to be doing her own thing, and she needs to be focusing on that women's division and not focusing on being a fucking manager for a feud during or a feud with the best friend Orange Cassidy and Death Triangle. Why is she needed there? It's not like Selena Vega's with the group or anything. You know what I mean? It's like no. We need to get Chris Statlander. Bro, the women's division needs people like her. And they've been building a pretty good foundation with Britt, with Thunder, with Tay Conti, and Anna Jay when she comes back, and also Serena Deeb when she comes back. Like, they have a decent core. You add Chris Statlander to that, before she got injured, she was the best part about this women's division.
Exactly.
And you want to align her with the best friends, and that is supposed to do what exactly for her? Come on, man. If we've learned anything about the pairing of the best friends and Miro and Kip Sabian, any of those people associated with that did not get any better from that feud. So why are we adding Chris Statlander to this act? What is going to be better about Chris Statlander? What is going to make her better by being paired with this group? Because Death Triangle doesn't have a woman she can face. So what the fuck is she going to be doing? Standing there to give everybody cheap laughs with Orange Cassidy? Oh, that was funny. Okay, and what about the women's division that's dying? That they have not been following up on in ring wise, other than Tay Conti, since that Lights Out match.
Mm-hmm.
I said this, man, and I am getting more and more upset by the week that I am correct about it. But I said when they had that Lights Out match, I hope this is not the peak of that women's division. And what have they done since then?
Prove it is.
They've put the bunny in the ring more than a Britt Baker, more than a Thunder Rosa. More than an Evilise, bro. To hell with this fucking women's division, man. What the fuck?
Exactly, bro.
You have one of the core pieces back on television, and you have her trotting around with the best friends like a fucking asshole. Stupid, man. Stupid, bro. Like Braun.
Literally.
Stupid.
We didn't even get the train noise tonight, bro.
That was another thing I was upset about, bro.
What is the point of Braun anymore, man? But, yeah, bro. I'm the Chris Statlander of this whole shit, man. Bro, we have been waiting months on months for Chris Statlander to come back, and she finally does. And you just put her with a side piece to the best friends in Orange Cassidy, a dying best friends in Orange Cassidy, bro. This isn't Orange Cassidy late 2020. This is current Orange Cassidy, bro. Come on, bro. This shit ain't fun. I'm the best friends. Best friends, besides fucking Trent's mom, are not interesting in the slightest, bro. I would, like you said, I would 100% rather see it claimed than the best friends. It's just how it is, bro. But, like, man, you put Chris Statlander with them. For what? For what reason? Unless they kick Pac out of Death Triangle, get Vega and Andrade in there. Why is she there, bro? Would to sit on the sidelines while their women's division suffers? So, give me. They're gonna put the bunny in the ring more than Chris Statlander and Britt Baker. Bro, Tony Khan's gotta put his foot down with this goddamn women's division. You gotta tell Kenny, fucking Randy, whoever the fuck runs this shit, to step the fuck down, because they clearly, I don't know, I don't care which one it is, It could be both. It could be one of them. They just fucking suck at booking the women's division. This shit is dog shit, bruh. I mean, the bunny, Nyla Rose with fucking Vicky Guerrero. I was about to say Kushida, Karushida. Bro, this shit sucks. It is the women like Britt, Chris Statlander, Thunder Rosa, Evilise, don't know where she's been still. Evilise's friend, I always forget her name.
Diamante.
Diamante, and she's injured now, but Anna Jay, those are your only hopes, bro. You lost Kylie Ray. These are your only hopes, and this is what you do to them. None of those good women that I listed off are in the women's world title picture. But Nyla Rose, the bunny, why is the bunny employed? She can't cut a promo. Her look is just attractive woman. Like, can't wrestle, isn't intimidating in the slightest, even though she acts like it. She fucking tilts her head and shit like she's fucking creepy. Like, bro, I'm more intimidated by Alexa Bliss than fucking the bunny.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'm more intimidated by the Miz in the ring than I am by the bunny. Come on, bro, you're the bunny. Your name is the bunny. What?
Bro, did you notice they kept calling her Bad Bunny?
They did?
Yeah, bro, JR kept calling her Bad Bunny. I was like, what the fuck, man? It was...
Oh my fucking JR. They gotta get that man out of there, man. But, yeah, bro. Everything with this women's division proves our point every time we talk about it. It sucks. It needs to change. It needs a new direction. And women like Alyssa Off, Britt Baker, Chris Statlander, in that caliber, those women should be in the World Championship and its picture, bro. Not fucking Karushida, not Nyla Rose, not fucking, I don't even know whoever the fuck, not fucking any of fucking, Brandy's friends, besides Red Velvet. I wouldn't mind Red Velvet, but you never fucking put her on TV. It's all Jade. Garbage, bro. Women's division sucks, and this is what you do with the returning Chris Statlander. You put her with the dying group of the best friends in Orange Cassidy. Come on, man, that's garbage. Save that shit for BT. Fucking BT needs it anyway. Come on, bro.
Yeah. For sure, man, for sure. And as for everything I wanted to bring up, man, in this main event, we had the Young Bucks and Jon Moxley taking on Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers, Gallows and Anderson here. And this match was what it was. It was another 6-man tag match in AEW. And we end up getting to the spot where the Young Bucks are about to give Kenny Omega the BTE trigger. What did they used to call that before? The golden trigger. Yeah. So they were about to hit the BTE trigger on Kenny Omega, and they couldn't do it. Mox gets in the ring. He starts pushing Matt and Nick. He goes to do a rear naked choke. Then he puts him in some headlock, and then he tries to go for a paradigm shift, and he gets super kicked by the Young Bucks, ladies and gentlemen. The Young Bucks have seemingly aligned themselves with Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers. Then they gave him 2 more super kicks from each Matt and Nick, and this was very, very, very shocking, ladies and gentlemen. I did not expect this to happen. And they were going to go for a 2-sweet. They kind of looked a little pissed off. They were going to go for a 2-sweet, but then what they ended up doing was going in for a group hug with Gallows, Anderson, Omega, and Callis. And at the end of the night, I seen a picture on Instagram where each Matt and Nick were kissing Kenny on the cheek. And on BTE, obviously they had Kenny Omega had a long promo, basically just kind of waking them up, I guess. But man, oh god. So I think, I hope at least that this is not going to last a very long time. This was kind of like, what? But
Yeah.
I believe the Bucks are going to turn soon.
Mhm.
I don't know how soon. We might wait until All Out. I don't know, just the way AEW is. Obviously, on BT a couple weeks ago, he knew that he knew letting Hangman go was the wrong choice, and I was kind of upset with this at first. I thought it looked a little too much like they were trying to trick people, I guess. But as I had time to think about it, I don't think they're gonna be with Kenny too long. Or even if they are with him through the summer, I mean it's just a couple months. I don't think they'll be with him too long, regardless. I think they are messing with Omega. I think this is the killer instinct that Callis was talking about, and I think they are going to try to hurt him from within, so to speak. So at first, I did not like this. I will be honest. But if I do say so myself, this is a pretty good thing, and I'm super interested to see where this is gonna go. And all I ask, honestly, do not fumble this, Tony Khan. This is your biggest storyline of the year, clearly, again with Omega, and you cannot afford to do what you did last year with Hangman Adam Page, because that was just awkward. It was an awkward breakup. It was just bad. It was just really bad, man. And yeah, man. So yeah, pretty good, man. And I'm interested to see how the Bucks turn on that killer instinct and try to kill Kenny Omega's group from within, man. So yeah, man. So that's it for me, man. Pretty good show here tonight. I don't like the little obvious counter program with Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, but still, I thought the show was pretty good, man. But like I said, I don't want to see them doing any more of that cheap counter producing, pretty much. So
Exactly.
yeah, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, main event, it was good, bro. I mean, 6-man tag. What do we expect, bro? It's fucking like it plagues every fucking company at this point, bro. Stop using it as a cheap excuse to get everybody at a match tonight. Just hate that shit. Hate it, bro. But in itself, it was great, bro. Good brothers. They're the good brothers, man. So, but Young Bucks played their role amazing in that heel turn at the end. I think went off pretty good, bro. I was caught off guard by it at first, but now I get to really know what they're doing, and we all know what it's building up to. They're going to turn on Kenny, or Kenny's going to turn on them, or it's going to involve Don Callis somehow, and we're going to get Hangman Page back with the Young Bucks, bro. Young Bucks realize they fucked up with Hangman. They realize Hangman didn't send those texts. Apparently, it was fucking Matt Hardy. Still not happy about that detail. Should have been Don Callis. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, bro. Who knows? I remember you said this. I think probably Wednesday in a party. I remember you said, for all we know, storyline wise, Young Bucks got to be talking to Hangman right now, and nobody knows it yet, bro. So who knows what's going on with that, bro? But they turned on Mox. They beat up Mox. And again, Young Bucks playing the role of not looking too happy about what they're doing, but they're putting on the fake laughs, they're putting on the fake evil smiles for what they're doing. They, kissed fucking Kenny on the cheek. We're doing their pose, all three of them together, man, and it's gonna hopefully, man, evolve into some really great shit. Yet again, bro, I don't know when the turn's gonna happen. I don't know if something's gonna happen at Double or Nothing that causes Hangman to not be friends with the Dark Order, and then that, opens the door to him going right to fucking Young Bucks. Something like that, maybe, man. But who knows how long this group will stick together? They could either stick together throughout the whole summer or fucking break up in a month. In AEW, bro, they're so shocking with the shit. I mean, we thought Inner Circle was going to be together just as normal for fucking until the summer, and look all that's happened. That shocked the shit out of us. So there's that, man. So who knows how this will play out? AEW's really good with the surprises and swerving and all that, man. So hopefully, even though last year they did fuck up Hangman by just awkwardly breaking Henry Kenny up and saying Kenny heel turned when he just started being old Kenny again, and they just really did sloppy last year with Hangman, bro. But this year they have the shot, and they can't afford to miss it, bro. Because if they do, they're gonna have the Revolution fuck up, Blood and Guts being on TV, and fucking up Hangman. Come on, bro. Hangman and Kenny is your biggest story in this company's history so far. Ever since the creation of this company, they've been building up to this match, bro. For that title, you cannot afford to fuck it up, bro. I don't think they will. I think they're going on a good path, man. But just be careful, Mr. Tony Khan, and fucking don't fuck it up. Simple as that, bro. But yeah, bro. Overall, the Dynamite was a solid episode. Has had its lows, had its highs. Did have that garbage ass kind of programming. Hate that shit. Don't do that. Why do you think you beat NXT so much? Because they tried to counter program you. You can't do it back. It just doesn't work. That's the reason they fucked up. Don't let it be the reason you fuck up, bro. Now, hopefully, they don't get too cocky that they beat NXT. NXT's on a different night. They can't get too cocky. They can't, stop that fire underneath them, bro. And they gotta keep going hard, man. But overall, solid episode of Dynamite. Had its downs. Did some stupid shit. But overall, good episode. And any episode of Dynamite is better than any episode of Raw. So there's that for you.
Well said, man. Well said. And moving on to Monday Night Raw, because I have nothing to go over on SmackDown.
Literally.
So moving on to this episode of Monday Night Raw, bro. First things first, we get this segment with MVP and Bobby Lashley and Matt Riddle. And Matt Riddle challenges Bobby Lashley to the opening match on the show, which then Bobby Lashley would turn down, but then Riddle kept taunting him, and then he would then accept the challenge, and Bobby Lashley would then go out and just destroy Matt Riddle pretty much, and just beat him clean. And my main question is, why are you doing this to Matt Riddle? And I know Matt Riddle hasn't been the best lately. Trust me, I know that more than anybody. I know he hasn't been the best, but this is not a step in the right direction for him whatsoever. And man, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't care too much because it was Matt Riddle, but then at the end of the day, it's like, why aren't we making steps in the right direction for this guy to be better? I mean, it's just a little ridiculous at this point. This guy's absolutely going nowhere, and then he just gets squashed here by Bobby Lashley. So, yeah, man, I don't know. Not a good sign for Matt Riddle, man.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like, you had him lose last night, and you're gonna have him lose tonight. You could have used anybody else for a match with Bobby Lashley tonight, bro. And you use Matt Riddle, someone who took an L last night for a title, and now he has him taking an L technically for another title. Come on, bro. Not a good look, man. That was not a good look, man. But Bobby Lashley and MVP doing them, bro. Doing good, man. At the beginning of the show, at the end of the show, something different, man. But God, but yeah, bro, it just would never go why that have to happen with Matt Riddle. How many fucking catering people do you got in catering that you could have just thrown out there to have beat by Bobby Lashley? You could, if you look, they don't care about Baron. You just send like a true Gulak out there. I don't think he's on SmackDown. I don't think he's on Raw. But someone of that level, you just send them out to get their fucking weekly burial. And come on, bro. I mean, realistically, did Bobby even need to have a match tonight like that?
Right.
Could he just chilled out? It just wasn't necessary. Shouldn't have been where it looked to happen, and it was just not a great way to start your fucking episode of Monday Night Raw. And it was a hint to come tonight for Raw, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Bobby Lashley, we got his former counterparts, Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander, already being used as a squash team for the returning Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar, and first things first, you're telling me you couldn't have used a team like what are they, Grand Metalik and Lince Dorado? You had to go and use, just to give a even bigger fuck you to them, you had to go and use two guys who have already publicly came out and expressed how pissed off they were that you done ripped apart their faction for no reason anyway. You gotta use these two guys of all people. Come on, man. Come on. Also, very good, not match, but very good. I mean, it was if you've seen one Raw tag team match, you fucking seen them all. But, you know, good return. Ivar looks good. This new guy, Ardnan Vink or something like that. Or I can't remember what his name is, bro. Something like that. Armin Vink or something like that. He kept calling Ivar Eric Ivar, bro. That shit was that. Oh, bro, that was killing me, dude. That, bro. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, Corey or Byron aren't like nudging this guy on the shoulder and like, you know, slipping him a piece of paper. Like, no, his name's Ivar. This guy. This new guy, Ardnan Vink or whatever his name is, bro, kept calling Ivar Eric Ivar. I was like, dude, my God. But these two won with Thor. Oh, hold on. Hold your horses. These two won with the Viking Experience. I was about to call it Thor's Hammer because that's what the fucking real name of it is. And every time I see them do that move as a finisher, I just replay in my head Mauro Ranallo yelling, "Fall out!" And fucking Hansen would drop the leg, bro. Oh my God, amazing. I miss how these guys used to be. I swear to God, I do. Book these guys correctly, and you could potentially have them down the road beat AJ Styles and Omos for the tag team championships. If you book them consistently, will they go back to, well, they could do that if they're being booked consistently. However, will these two go back to eating chicken legs and doing carpool karaoke? Most likely, knowing WWE. But we can only wish. But they took away, I'm surprised they did not take away their entrance. They clearly don't give a shit about Damian Priest's entrance anymore. But what they did do to these guys, man, is they took away not the entrance, but the moveset of these guys, bro. Fallout. You do not see Hansen do the springboard anymore. You do not. The only agile thing they let him do is that fucking cartwheel that he literally does like fucking 10 times a match. You know what I mean? This guy could do way more. What happened to Hansen coming off the springboard, bro? That shit was amazing when he used to do it. And these guys felt so different in NXT. They felt so unique and they felt so cool and just a different tag team, like nothing we ever seen before. And they just have Monday Night Raw'd them. You know, they change up their name first of all to I got used to the Viking Raiders, Eric and Ivar. Eric and Ivar. What do you want me to say, man? It's Eric and Ivar. Jesus Christ, man. I still refer to them as Hanson and Rowe. Sometimes I'll slip up and call them Eric and Ivar just because I'm so used to them being called Eric and Ivar. But
Mm-hmm.
my God, I miss Hanson and Rowe. Can we get these guys versus Bear Country, please? Can we get these guys versus fucking FTR, please? God. What about
No,
these guys versus the Authors of Pain, bro? The match that they rejected because they wanted to call the Authors of Pain up to the main roster. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. But they really, 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 really need to get their shit together with these guys because the time is running out fast. Even though they just came back, they were based off where they were the last time we seen them. It's not looking any better. They treated this debut like shit. They were just like, "Oh, look who's back." You know what I mean? Like they didn't really give a shit about it. They gave more attention. They gave more shock factor to Charlotte, and the last time we seen her was like a month ago, than they did to the Viking Raiders. And the last time we seen these two guys in the ring together was almost a year ago. How the fuck? What? Really? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But yeah, so I mean, pretty good showing here by these guys. I just wish we could. This showing what we seen tonight obviously is the Monday Night Raw edition of the Hanson and Rowe, the War Raiders, and is not what I remember by any means. But I'm glad to see him back, and I'm glad to see him in good health, man. And yeah, good job for Mr. Eric Ivar tonight. So yeah, man, but. Yeah,
yeah,
will they be doing anything? Probably not, man, but we can hope for the best.
yeah, bro. They came back tonight. Didn't know when they were coming back. I remember she saw fucking Ivar doing fine. Or Eric, whatever. I think it was Eric. No, it was Ivar that was injured, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We saw him at Mania on stage in the beginning of that one. So, kind of ruined their shock factor there. So, of course, at least they didn't announce him for tonight. Surprised they didn't do that, man. But they came back, treated it like they were just returning from being out for like a month when it's been almost a year. At least they didn't come out eating fucking turkey legs and shit and fucking have some chick call fucking handsome and shit, man. Thankfully, so far, that shit's calling. He'll return. Norman's company probably, but for right now, they're back to being serious again, and I mean, it was good to see him, man. But every time I see them, I think of just they are one of the most watered down versions of themselves that they used to be, bro.
Oh yeah.
I can't even take it seriously. Eric and Ivar, those names alone killed them for me. Literally, that's how bad that name change was. Removing the fallout, renaming Boris Handler to Viking Experience because Vince was salty. He couldn't name them Viking Experience. Um, Fucking making them jokes, cutting down their entrance, everything, bro. Every possible thing to water down this tag team is what they did. And now I literally don't care that they're back from being almost gone for a year. Because what's going to happen? They beat two guys that should be in a great faction with the world champion, but are not. And the fact that fucking Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin lost are the Ninja Hopper tag team for Raw. What happens later tonight just makes it even more sad, bro. But the Viking Raiders, whatever the fuck, are back. I mean, good for them, man, but hopefully they don't go back to what they were, and hopefully they can build themselves up to face AJ Styles and Amos, and they call him a different name again tonight, bro. what they called last night, almost? Or almost?
Almas, yeah.
And tonight, I forgot who it was. I think it was Kofi or something, or the fucking new commentary guy. Call him Almas. So call him fucking different pronunciation. Fuck, can't talk, bro. Different punctuation every fucking time. Literally different pronunciation every fucking time they say this man's name. But could they beat? Could War Raiders or Viking Raiders beat them? Built up right? Yes, but so who else will? So it's definitely gonna be those two, man. But that new guy commentary sucks, bro. I hate his voice. It sounds like I'm listening to Sam Roberts on the fucking commentary table. Dude was fucking saying the dumbest shit, talking about Derek Ivar. He said Rhea Ripley was the better heel against Asuka. I was like, man, this dude fucking
He
sucks already,
said
bro.
he said she was the better heel.
That's his literal words. He called her a literal heel. Man,
Adnan Verk, that's his name.
oh, that fucking hard fart. God damn. And then we have to deal with Corey Graves on Raw now. Oh, man. I can't stand Corey Graves on one night. Is he back to being on both shows?
I don't think so. I think they're gonna move. Oh shit.
Phillips to SmackDown, you think?
Maybe
Or
Joe.
hopefully
Maybe
not.
they're moving him to involve him in something on SmackDown.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully he gets out of that commentary booth, man.
Yeah, right.
This tag team shit was just. We all know what's going to happen in the future, man. So why even care at this point?
Yeah, man. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, directly after this match, we got Charlotte Flair. By the way, we just brought up the New Day. I didn't write them down in my bullet points just because that match was fucking worthless. Why were they so happy after they lost the tag team championships? I don't know. I hate shit like that, man. Kofi Kingston was sad for 1 week after he lost the WWE Championship, and the next week he was back throwing fucking pancakes. Jesus. Charlotte Flair returns, and holy shit. She goes out and pretty much tells everybody that she does steal opportunities, and how she's not humble Charlotte anymore. You were never humble Charlotte, okay? There was never a humble Charlotte to begin with. This woman has always thought that she should be in the biggest matches just because she's Charlotte. And WWE seems to be agreeing with her. Ridiculous, bro. She comes out here and she says that she is done being humble Charlotte, and that she is... And once she uttered the name Asuka, I was like, yep, this is done. It's done for Rhea. It's done for Rhea Ripley, ladies and gentlemen. And she finished out this heel promo just saying how she said she doesn't take opportunity because she is the opportunity. Does that explain why she was added to a WrestleMania main event for no fucking reason? What? The opportunity was there and Becky took it. There was no opportunity left until WWE made the opportunity for her to get in there, and they fucking they did that themselves. So how what sense does this make, man? Like, what sense does this honestly make, bro? Like, what does that even mean, you are the opportunity? WWE was around long before you, bitch. Alright? Just saying. Ridiculous, bro. Ridiculous. Shit like this, man. Shit like this. Ridiculous. I cannot stand how this is their way of justifying putting her in the title picture.
Literally.
Because the next match was Asuka and Rhea Ripley in a WrestleMania rematch. I guarantee you at WrestleMania Backlash, we're going to get a triple threat. And Charlotte is going to... I think last May, there was a triple threat with Charlotte and Rhea Ripley in it. Now we're just replacing Aew with Asuka.
Mm-hmm.
God. And I guarantee you, no matter who wins, Asuka's taking that pin. So, 2 pay-per-views in a row, Asuka takes the pin for not humble Charlotte and Rhea Ripley. What is it? So they're having this match, and Charlotte Flair comes out while these two are on the outside, and she's throwing Asuka into the barricade. She's talking shit to Rhea Ripley. She's kicking her in her face and stuff like that, and she leaves. Bro, again, I absolutely hate how this is their way of justifying her to be in a championship match, because she's Charlotte Flair and because she doesn't take opportunities. She is the opportunity. What the fuck? Can Charlotte Flair herself tell me what the fuck that means? What does that mean? What do you mean you are the opportunity? What? What the And literally, this is why everybody hates her. This is why everybody hates her, bro. Because it's because of shit like this. She's gone. She comes back and immediately gets put in something, and she's been gone. She has been gone. So you went from here, or wherever you feel you were before you left, back down to here, alright? You were gone. Sorry. I don't know what to fucking tell you, bro. I don't know what to tell you. Whose fault is that you were gone? That's WWE's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Not our fault. We shouldn't have to deal with this shit. It's blaming the fans. I gave so much to you, and what did you guys give back to me? What exactly did you give to us, Charlotte? Please, please tell me. What have you given to us? I'll tell you. You gave us one of the worst WrestleMania moments in history at WrestleMania 34. You gave us another burial of your own at 36. Thank God you were off 37. At 32, you won a historic-making match that for the inaugural Women's Championship that you did not need to win. What else? What was she doing at 35? Oh, that's right. That's right. What was she doing at WrestleMania 35? She was taking a match, a one-on-one match from Becky Lynch that she did not need to be in whatsoever. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, blaming it on the fucking fans. No, Charlotte, the reason you were taken off television has nothing to fucking do with the fans. Now, granted, that doesn't mean we wanted to fucking see you there. That was because this company doesn't know how to fucking treat people right, and they punished you for it. Now, how the fuck is that our fault that WWE treated you and your husband like shit? What the fuck? How does anybody like this shit, bro? This is what I hate about Charlotte. This is what I hate. Because of her name, she comes back, she thinks she's this almighty badass, and just gets all these title opportunities. What the fuck? Rhea Ripley was brought up in a decent way. Now, could that have had more build? Of course. But what do me and Sir K always say? Why can't these NXT people come up with a bunch of hype? Now, Rhea Ripley did not have a bunch of hype whatsoever, but why do these people have to come up and immediately be thrown back down into obscurity and have to build themselves back up again? Me, I didn't have a problem with it. Well, if I'm looking at this, Charlotte or Rhea, I'm going Rhea because I'm sick of Charlotte. I am sick and tired of Charlotte. Whether it's this, I'm not humble anymore, Charlotte. Bro, you've never been humble. Or whether it's, fighting with her dad, Charlotte. I don't like it, bro. She's just not good. She's just not good. Unbelievable,
Man,
bro. Unbelievable, man.
man, they really sealed Rhea Ripley's fate tonight, man.
Yep.
Stamped, it's fucking sent off. She's done for, bruh. I don't know if it's at Backlash. I don't know if it's at SummerSlam. I don't know if it's at Money in the Bank, but her fate, she's doomed. That's all I'm saying, bro. We all know what's gonna happen, bro. And Charlotte's back tonight, and they're hyping it up like it's the fucking second coming. And it's just Charlotte. She's been gone for a month. She comes out and starts spitting bullshit that I don't steal opportunities. I am the opportunity. Charlotte, anytime you are the opportunity, that's because you've stolen an opportunity. If I steal from a rich person, I'm now a target because I have that rich person's money. That puts a target on my back because I stole. That is exactly Charlotte Flair summed up. She is only wanted in matches because she steals matches. Come on, bro. It happened with 37, bro. Why was she added to that match? No logical reason to ever add her to that match. They did. No logical reason for her to ever beat Asuka. Beat the streak. She did. No logical reason for her to win that first women's title match. Guess what? She did. Yay. I am so fucking glad that she's been off this WrestleMania. And last year, she beat fucking Rhea Ripley, a Royal Rumble winner, for no reason. But I'm not humble anymore. Charlotte wouldn't know humble if it fucking slapped her in the face. The only good thing about Charlotte tonight is the low key fucking shade she was throwing at WWE for not being at me. You could just tell the way she was talking. She didn't mention COVID. She didn't mention none of that. She said not being at WrestleMania was out of my control, and basically summed it up to it being bullshit. We all know what she was talking about. For the goons to actually think she got COVID and all that, come on, bruh. She basically confirmed it tonight. She was taken off Mania because of fucking Andrade and her standing up for him. And now, all that respect I gained for her for standing up for fucking her husband, out the window tonight, bro. Because she's back to good old burial Charlotte. Come on, bro. Why are you here? And then she interrupts their fucking WrestleMania rematch just so they could have another match at WrestleMania Backlash. Garbage, bro. This shit sucks through and through, bro. Charlotte's garbage. She sucks. She sucks. Rhea Ripley's fate is sealed and Asuka, it's just there. Come on, bruh. At least we know now. Most likely, if Becky's returning anytime soon, it's not to Raw. Because no way she's going to be put in a higher place than Charlotte Flair. Unless Charlotte's already the champ, and I can see Becky coming back to Raw. But, come on, man. Nobody is allowed to be higher than Charlotte Flair, man. Garbage. Rhea Ripley's fate is sealed. It's just a matter of when at this point, man. And oh my god, bro. This shit just sucks, man. This shit just sucks. Charlotte Flair sucks and already lost all respect for her. Yet again, Charlotte Flair is garbage. She's not good. And now she's back to good old Golden Shovel Charlotte. And Rhea Ripley is literally doomed. Come on, bro. We preached this the last ever since we fucking been on YouTube, bro. Doesn't matter which era of YouTube of our channel it was. We always preached this shit about Charlotte. And look at it again. In the flesh, not humble, taking opportunities, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, and she was talking about, oh, all these women in the locker room are happy that I wasn't at WrestleMania. Yeah. You want to know why? Because if you were still here, would a new star like Rhea Ripley would have had a WrestleMania moment, or would you have got a seventh WrestleMania moment under your belt? Think about that, man. Fucking Jesus. You're a 13-time women's champion. Don't you think it's time to give somebody else an opportunity? Like you're not decorated enough? Not humble Charlotte, my ass. Next up, man. Here we go. Next up, bro, we get this Alexa Bliss promo. And she's in the back. She's on Alexa's playground. And, my God. She was talking about, Alexa Bliss was talking about how there was a nice girl that was rescued by darkness and all this and all that, and the little girl thought that she needed the darkness, but really the she had more power over the darkness and stuff like that, and then she said, I have a new friend, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, is it gonna be Bo? That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy. His brother. That would have been crazy. Is it gonna be Aleister Black? That's what a lot of people thought, right? No. It's a fucking voodoo doll named Lily. Bro.
And it smiled so bad.
And it smiled at the camera. Bro, when you talk about something that's childish, first of all, it's this segment here tonight, and when you talk about something that is broken up way too early, it's this. Because after we got a Firefly Funhouse segment tonight, what in the fuck happened within that one day? Bro, Alexa Bliss seems to be broken up with Bray Wyatt, and these people got to be out of their fucking minds, bro. And I want to talk about this particular thing about Randy Orton, but I will do so when we get to the Funhouse. But as for this promo, when I was watching it, I was just like, yes, I was dumbfounded, man. I just can't believe. I don't know why they did that. I'm at a loss for words, man. I do not know why they would even contemplate breaking this act up. Just does not make any fucking sense, man. It does not make any sense. But as for this, while I was watching this, she said what she said, and it was pretty fucking obvious what she said. She said that she knows that she has more power. She knows that she has more power than the Fiend, and the whole time she did not need him. And when he went away, she realized that. Bro, yes, you do need him. You guys need each other. Come on now. Come the fuck on. Really? We're breaking this up for what? Are we in breakup season again in WWE? Break up the Hurt Business for no reason. Oh, what's this? Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt? Fucking break them up. Why, Vince? Why, Bruce? I don't fucking know. For no reason whatsoever. Let's break them up and make this fucking show even more miserable than it already is. That's how that fucking conversation went. I would love to be a fly on the wall in those fucking meetings. I would love it. To see what kind of dumb shit these people runs through their fucking brains, man. Unbelievable, man. But this promo, after this, I was just waiting to see what they had to say on the Funhouse. But I was not pleased by this at all. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? 'Cause she made it pretty obvious what she was talking about, man. But, yeah.
Yeah, bro. She was talking, man, and I was like, okay, I get what she's trying to say. Realize she's powerful without the Fiend. Blah, 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 whatever the fuck. And then I could tell she kept looking at what was next to her.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, could it be Aleister Black? Could it be Bo? Could it be somebody else? It pans over. We get a fucking voodoo doll, which is like a Fiend and Alexa mix, called Lily. And it and they put the camera up to it, and it fucking smiles. Bro, I'm not watching fucking Annabelle. I'm watching Bray Wyatt. I don't want to watch fucking doll smile. This shit looks so stupid.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, and I don't want to spoil it for later tonight, but I was thinking, how are fucking Bray Wyatt and Lex Bliss supposed to feud? Are we gonna get a match between Fiend and Alexa? Like, that isn't fucking one-sided as hell. What makes no fucking sense, bro? I don't know how they're gonna do this shit. Why are you? They literally broke them up on the fly. Are they in breakup season? I'm scared they broke up the Hurt Business. Even though I don't care, even though it's a good thing, Retribution. Bray Wyatt and Alexa Bliss, who's next, bro? Who's fucking next? I am scared to see who they break up next, bro. This shit sucks. Why did Wyatt lose last night, and why they're you splitting up Alexa Bliss and fucking Bray? All for Alexa Bliss just go back to her normal, boring ass self so she could just have her career in absolutely no interest. Because once Alexa Bliss is done with all of this, what is the interest into Alexa Bliss anymore? Compared to, isn't it great in the ring? What are we going to see from Bliss that we haven't seen before when she goes back to normal? Her be a lean heel? Her be a nice little baby face? This was the most interesting thing she could be doing, like, ever at this point. And this is what you do? Just end it like that, bro? Come on, bro. Shit is not good, man. But at least she got her point across tonight. Don't know why it was that fucking stupid looking doll. That shit looked dumb as fuck. And the most shocking thing is that we got a Firefly Funhouse announcement tonight. That was the most shocking thing about tonight, man. And man, let's just get out of it. I can't wait to talk about Wyatt later in the show, man. My God.
Yeah, so you don't gotta wait too long, my friend, because we just got one other thing to talk about before this Funhouse happened, bro. On night one of WrestleMania, everybody was saying, and I'm not even gonna go over the Miz TV segment because it's just fucking pointless to bring up. It's just stupid. But you know, I will say this about that Miz TV segment though. When I seen Maurice come out, I was getting excited because I was hoping she would make Miz drop John Morrison, and that's the.
Were they teased?
Did they?
I mean, yeah, Morrison was beating Dumb up as usual, saying they should make a show together, and Maurice was not having it, and you could tell anytime there's two best friends and someone's wife, the wife is going to cause a breakup between those two best friends, and that's what's going to happen now.
Yeah, I agree, man. But hopefully, I was hoping it would happen tonight. But Damian Priest, bro, on night one of WrestleMania, everybody said, "Oh man, sorry." Everybody said, "Oh man, they set him up for the hot tag. They got big things in store for Damian Priest. They what is it? They made him have a presence. They made him have a big presence for his hot tag. Well, tonight he lost in a handicap match to John Morrison and The Miz, and the reason he lost, he ripped Miz's clothes off, and Maurice got on the apron, and he was begging her to get off the apron, and The Miz rolled him up, put his feet on the ropes, and that was it. So now that Bad Bunny's gone, I fucking knew this was going to happen. I said this on Saturday. Now that Bad Bunny's gone, good luck to fucking Damian Priest. This shit isn't going to... This ain't going to go well for him already. He's losing to The Miz and John Morrison. 2021 edition of those two. Damian Priest has lost pretty much clean to them.
Garbage.
Holy shit. Trash, bro.
straight dog shit, bruh. I don't even want to get too much into it, man, but you know this was gonna happen, but this soon. My God, they'd already made his entrance even fucking shorter. One thing I will say though, side note, I hate to be back in Thunderdome, but I like that kind of skinny ass new stage they got.
Yeah.
I dig that. But overall, Miz, Damian Priest does his fast ass entrance and fucking loses. Fate is like Ray Ripley, fate sealed, bruh. Come on.
Yeah. So now, moving on, bro, we got this Firefly Funhouse. And they're pretty much just talking shit about Alexa Bliss the whole time. So, I guess this really is over. Because Randy Orton seems to be done with Bray Wyatt. And this was nearing the end of the show, so I was thinking, well, maybe Randy Orton's about to going to close in on winning this match with Braun and Drew, which we'll get on to next as we wrap things up here, man. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, maybe he's gonna, the Firefly Funhouse is gonna play and distract Orton. No. Randy Orton came out and in a backstage promo said that they're gone now. Alexa Bliss and Bray Wyatt are gone. And, bro, news broke today that Randy Orton win was a last-minute Bruce Pritchard and Vince McMahon decision. Now, excuse me for a second, but is Bray Wyatt too fucking talented for you, or what? What is that news, bro? You're telling me you took that away from Bray Wyatt for no reason? So Orton could get another WrestleMania win near the end of his career? I swear to God, they have to have it out for this guy, Bray Wyatt, bro. They have to. Because there's absolutely no reason. No company that actually values a fucking creative superstar like Bray Wyatt does shit like that. Fuck this company, bro. And because of shit like that. What the fuck? Why? Oh my God. What did that win do for Randy Orton? And we get news today, he's going to be off TV for a little bit. I'm assuming tonight was his last night. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? So why have Bray Wyatt lose? He's the one that's showing up to work for the next couple of months. Orton is near the end of his career. And why didn't Orton say anything? Nobody told him that was fucking stupid? Unbelievable, bro. So we get this Firefly Funhouse segment, man. And Abby the Witch says she can't stand this bitch. And they're talking about Alexa Bliss. And she's saying fuck this and fuck her. Or whatever she was saying. And the rabbit says when she coming back, it's going to be lonely without her. Wyatt picks him up. He's looking at him with an evil face. And then he gives him a kiss on the cheek, man. And Wyatt says, I feel reborn. I feel new. I feel this. I feel that. Bro, I feel dead inside when I watch Bray Wyatt. Okay? That's how I feel. When I watch Bray Wyatt, I feel dead inside. Because of how fucked up they done treated this guy. That's how I feel. I don't know how you feel, Mr. Wyatt. You may feel alive and reborn, but I feel dead inside watching this fucking show and watching the way they book you, sir, Mr. Wyndham. I feel so fucking bad for Bray Wyatt, bro. I've about had it with this bullshit. This fucking company, bro, does not know how to consistently book anybody to save their life. They do not know how to keep a character special. There is no fucking reason that the words The Fiend should be over, should be coming out of anybody's mouth, considering the character is not even 2 years old yet. They fucked him up that quick. That quick. In the snap of a finger, bro. They fucked this man up. And you know what? Again, I have about had it with the way they book this guy and the way they treat him. He is too fucking damn good for this company. I'm tired. I am so tired of complaining about this shit. Because it doesn't take a fucking idiot to see it. Unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. There is no reason at all anybody should be saying that this character should be over. But unfortunately, what else does WWE make people fucking think when they treat him like that? They cannot keep a character special to save their lives. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. He feels alive. I don't know what from. He did not mention at all that he lost at WrestleMania. Another WrestleMania loss, mind you. Bullshit. Bullshit. He has one WrestleMania win. And it wasn't even in front of fans. They got something out for this fucking guy, man. And it's bullshit. Because he is talented than ever. More talented than anybody you got on that fucking Raw roster. When it comes to a character and when it comes to a well-rounded performer, he is the best. And there's no fucking denying that. When this guy first debuted The Fiend, fucking fantastic. And now we got to a point where Braun Strowman's contending for the fucking Universal Champion, the WWE Championship, and Bray Wyatt isn't in that match. But Randy Orton's in that match. The guy's 42 fucking years old. Get the fuck out of here with this shit, man. Bray Wyatt is not even that old, bro. He has so many years left in the tank, and this is how you are using his prime years, man. Guy created the best fucking character ever, and you done did that to it. Bullshit, bro. Bullshit, man.
Man. You know, I genuinely think this Firefly Funhouse was recorded before Mania because Wyatt was hype. He was happy. He was saying he feels reborn. He felt reborn at the time because he was under the impression that he was winning at WrestleMania. And they did that. Now what happens, bro? This Firefly Funhouse was so definitely recorded before Mania. Bro, you're not that excited. He didn't mention losing in the slightest. He said he felt reborn.
They probably told me he was going to win.
They told him he was going to win. And he loses.
Fuck that.
And now he looks like an idiot on the Firefly Funhouse, laughing it up, being happy. Bro, I say this again. How is he going to face Alexa in this feud? Because he said tonight that one thing he did say is that the Firefly Funhouse is going to grow and there's going to be more in there, or with something along those lines of being more people or more friends and shit. Unless that means more human friends, better not mean no more fucking puppets, bro. You already got your lineup of puppets. Fucking that war shit never could stick. Nothing else can. You got your lineup. Add humans in the Funhouse, bro. Add Bo Dallas in the Funhouse. Add Liv Morgan in the Fun. You need someone to face Alexa? Get Liv Morgan in that fucking picture, bro. Come on, bro. Oh, man. Bro, I don't even know what to say anymore. What is there to say? Wyatt is, they just do Wyatt things. Have him lose at WrestleMania. Break him and people up for no reason. Make fans hate Wyatt. What do you expect, bro? I'm done at this point with fucking this company and how they treat Bray Wyatt. Bro, as shocking as it was at WrestleMania to see him lose, it wasn't shocking simultaneously at all.
Yeah. I was shocked, but I wasn't surprised.
Exactly, bro. Because that's just how it... And so Randy Orton's just done. He's just... So in the grand scheme of things, Randy Orton won the war between him and Wyatt. After all he did to Wyatt, burned
Yeah.
down his house, burned him, fucking did all that shit, and he just wins in the end by one RKO. And speaking of Randy Orton and fucking all that shit, I can't wait to talk about his match tonight. One RKO, man. And, bro, I don't even know at this point, bro. What are you gonna do with Bray Wyatt? They got him looking like an idiot tonight, being hyped and a reborn fiend, even though he lost clean in a pin through one RKO, loses, and now we have to have Wyatt go on there and look happy as hell. I can see the sadness behind that man's eyes. And that's just not the Fiend character. That's the legit sadness in that man's eyes. Only solace for Bray Wyatt at this point is adding more people in the fucking funhouse that I guess aren't Alexa because they have to break up. Gotta add Bo. You have to, bro. You're not doing anything with Bo. Do it with Bo, bro. I would absolutely love everybody. But bro, you can't get more perfect than adding Bo in that funhouse. And literally, this Firefly Funhouse acted like it hasn't been a Firefly Funhouse for over 6 months, bro. Ever since the fucking Fiend was burnt, there's been no Firefly Funhouse. For a while, even before that, there was no Firefly Funhouse. There was just Bliss segments. They acted like it was just normal. Like it was just normal. Like the whole one Prime Fiend, they're acting like it. They're just doing normal funhouse tropes. Abby's cursing, killing Rambling Rabbit. You've been gone from the funhouse for months and months. And you lost last night, and they make it act like it's just fine. Like nothing else happens. They're just bringing up Bliss, his betrayal. I don't know, man. They need to do a lot of explaining next week and the weeks to come, man, because you fuck up why I like this again, shocker. And go home show, not go home show, Raw after Mania. Just what you do, bro. Come on, man. I don't even know at this point, bro. I just feel bad for Wyatt, bro. I don't know how he puts up with this, because I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, for sure. Ridiculous. And in the main event, as we wrap things up here, man, Randy Orton versus Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre. First of all, we did not get the lovely Braun Strowman train noises. I was upset, if I do say so myself. Very, very disappointing. Very disappointing here. So let me get this straight, ladies and gentlemen. So Randy Orton beats The Fiend last night. Right? With one RKO, he beats The Fiend. To take the pin by Drew McIntyre the next night on Monday Night Raw. Are you kidding me? Not only that, but look at what's right in front of our face. Another Drew McIntyre versus Bobby Lashley match. How many of these rematches until WWE says, fuck it, let's put the championship back on Drew McIntyre, right? Yeah. How many times is that going to happen? Drew McIntyre is going for Bobby Lashley again. And who the fuck is excited? That's what I thought. This match sucked. I barely fucking paid attention to this shit. Randy Orton, like I said, takes the pin after he buried Bray Wyatt last night. I don't even know what to say, man. This guy's going off television. He takes the pin here tonight, and he beat Bray Wyatt last night at WrestleMania. Clean. So after everything that happened between those two, Randy Orton is the winner of that feud. Randy Orton is old. It is fucking time to say the hell with it for these guys, man. The John Cena era is over. Edge, no. Randy, no. Ray, no. Brock, gone. Bro, I love all those guys. It's not their era anymore. And I don't like seeing them beat guys that can be just as big as them one day. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. I can't believe he's gonna go home for months after beating Bray Wyatt at Mania. He didn't say, Vince, you know, I'm kind of gonna be leaving. And nobody mentioned to Vince, hey, we already pre-recorded that Firefly Funhouse. Bray Wyatt feels reborn, right? Is that for taking another loss at WrestleMania? You ever think about how fucking stupid that's gonna make him look? Probably not. Unbelievable here by this godforsaken company, bro. And Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley one-on-one again. And if you thought things were bad there, T-Bar and Mace, why? Mustafa Ali said that he gave them those nicknames. Why the fuck do they still have those nicknames and those masks? T-Bar and Mace are... I got a report that it says that they're seemingly going to be joining the Hurt Business. We'll have to wait and see till next week. They kind of just stood on the stage all awkward. I don't know, man. Who the fuck? So the last thing on the Raw after Mania you wanted people to see was T-Bar and Mace joining the fucking Hurt Business? What the fuck? Are you kidding? Oh, my head hurts talking about Bray Wyatt, bro. I swear to God, man. I can't. I just fucking can't with this company, man. And then on top of that, another Drew McIntyre match with Bobby Lashley.
Garbage. Man.
Fucking trash.
Trash, bro. This is what you do for the main event of your show, man. A triple threat. Randy Orton beats the pin to one Claymore. So what you're saying to me, man, by that logic, the Claymore is a more deadlier finisher than the Mandible Claw or the Sister Abigail. That's what you're trying to tell me? Because I can't believe that. Not that thing. Garbage, bro. He literally eats the pin to one Claymore, and that's it. Bruce Pritchard and really had to change that match. Why? What did anybody gain from Randy Orton winning that match? It literally makes no sense. Because you can say, if he won the match like he should have last night, Randy Orton's in this match and he can still eat the pin because he's distracted by his loss and he's still devastated by it, and he goes away to rejuvenate himself so whenever he comes back, he's fine from the loss.
Exactly.
Book your fucking bullshit better than you can, Vince. Come on, bro. Garbage ass shit and all for another McIntyre and Bobby Lashley feud. Bro, I don't want McIntyre on my TV in the main event scene right now. I've seen this man far too much in that main event scene. Come on, bro. I'm not turning fickle against fucking McIntyre. Not at all. I'm not like half of these goons. But like, bro, I don't want to see McIntyre like that.
Right.
No, it's just not it, bro. I don't want to see Randy Orton like that. And sadly, the only real option is fucking Braun Strowman.
And you know what? And you know what? It's not even, like you just said, it's not even us being fickle whatsoever, but AJ Styles said this perfectly when he lost the WWE Championship back in 2017. If you hang around that main event scene for too long, you just become stale. You know what I mean? It's got nothing to do with anybody being fickle. It's just he's just been in the main event scene too long.
It's just how it is, bro. And now we're getting another match. And after this, we're probably going to get Mr. Train and La Locomotive versus Bobby Lashley. My God, man. And in the end, none other than T-Bar and Mace beat up Drew McIntyre. So you're telling me, to Vince McMahon, the better form in her business is MVP, Bobby Lashley, Mace, and T-Bag. Didn't MVP name T-Bar T-Bag?
Yep.
Now he's killing him? That makes a lot of sense. I guess it does. It makes a lot of sense to Vince McMahon. And that explains a lot, man. What I think they're going to do is I think they're going to take the mask and knocking names off of T-Bar and Mace and name them their normal selves again. Because I can see under Dijakovic's mask is his hair. He grew it back. So there was that, bruh. I wish I could have seen them both, but too bad we can't. Yeah, I think they're going to take off their mask and be done with the retribution and their names and whatnot. But still, bro, as amazing as Dijakovic is, bro, the better her business is MVP, Bobby Lashley, Cedric Alexander, and Cedric and Shelton Benjamin. Come on, bro. This shit just makes no sense. They're just flip-flopping shit all over the place, man, and I am scared. I am genuinely scared for what's to come next Monday night, man. This shit was garbage, terrible ass post show, and one of the worst Raw after Manias ever. Shit was garbage. Almost every little detail sucked ass tonight. Garbage.
Yeah, we didn't even see anything from AJ Styles, Omos, or Sheamus on this show, so yeah, we have time to put Charlotte in another women's championship match, put Drew McIntyre in another WWE championship match, and make no sense out of the Fiend. Unbelievable. We got time to have Damian Priest take a handicap loss to The Miz, but we don't have time to put Sheamus or AJ Styles on the show. We had time to put Lashley and Riddle, but none of those guys on the show. What about a Keith Lee return? That would have been real shocking, huh? Nope. Yeah, man. That's all I gotta say, man.
Same, man. I'm done with this show, bro. Fuck that.
Unbelievable Raw after Mania. Unbelievable in a bad way, of course. But without any further ado, man, that is gonna do it for this edition of the Notorious podcast, man. Once again, thank you guys for viewing the show. Hope you guys do like the new Notorious Unscripted logo right there, man. And the new look of the podcast as well, man. So without any further ado, it has been a pleasure from Johnny Mayhem.
And that's okay.
And that is going to do it for episode 53 of the Notorious podcast, episode 35. Yep, 35 of Notorious Unscripted. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.